I don't know. It's really hard to say. I mean, when I remember, how much Jimi Hendrix meant to me when I was a little kid. I don't know if anybody's ever meant more to me than that. So I'd probably pick him, even though I don't see my playing now as being very influenced by him. Although I suppose it is. I just I drew so much from him between the ages of 12 to 22 that I tried to sort of come up with a new direction for myself when I started playing guitar again when I was 28, when I rejoined the band. And so I felt like, especially because my fingers weren't very strong at that point, I felt like, okay, if I try to sound like Jimi Hendrix now, I'm just going to sound ridiculous because I had lost all the strength that you need in your fingers to sound like that. So I chose to focus on guitar players that had less technical ability than that and less strength in their fingers, like Matthew Ashman and Bernard Sumner and Robert Smith and The Cure and these people's guitar playing. I chose to develop a style more based out of what these people were doing, and it's been really interesting to me since then. I've developed all kinds of directions from that point, and but in a lot of ways in my head, Jimi Hendrix still seems like the sort of purest form of a human being one with their music. And I think when I realized this when I was 12, it really hit me very strongly. Before that, I'd had a friend in school who liked Jimi Hendrix a lot, and I would argue with him saying that the Sex Pistols were much more important to musical history than Jimi Hendrix. This is when I'm in like 4th grade or something. And he would play me Jimi Hendrix at lunchtime, and I would play him the Sex Pistols and the Circle Jerks and things like this. But once I started playing guitar, I bought a Jimi Hendrix record, and I was just I just can't remember ever being so excited about music as I was at that point.